Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Shogun Total War, where I'm playing as Clan Shimazu. And in the last episode, I finally got over the hump. I've taken Tosa. It's out of the way, and if you haven't noticed by now, it's sort of I can become kind of like a Captain Ahab over Tosa. This is my big white whale, and sometimes my campaigns, well, not really, but in my opinion, they kind of feel like they live or die on this, on taking this province early when I'm playing as Clan Shimazu. There's just, in my opinion, there's just so much I can get out of it, and I have gotten something out of it. I have a famous sword dojo, so I'm producing +1 honor Nodachi swordsman, and that's really cool in my opinion. So now I have 2 places. I can do that here in Satsuma because of the province bonus for Nodachi swordsman. And just to reiterate, I want to talk a little bit about the Nodachi swordsmen. They are going to be the focal point of my campaign playing as a Shimazu. It's these guys here, these guys that are, they are the Clan Shimazu specialty. So they're high attack, high charge bonus. They're kind of like a berserker-like sort of unit. They're used to break the lines. And the way that battles are won, and again, I probably should have went over this a little bit more detail earlier, but the way that battles go is that it's not so much a focus on trying to kill everyone in the beginning, at least. The way battles are won is by breaking them, by breaking their morale and making them not want to fight anymore. Once they're running away, then you can kill them. It's easier. It's easier to, you know, get them when their backs are turned to you. So the role that these guys play is that they're sort of the line breakers. If I can bring them around the flanks or in weak points in the enemy's line, and I can strike quickly and use to break the enemy's line. Now, frankly, you probably got a pretty good showcase of that by watching the AI beat me with their Nodachi swordsman here in Tosa. So yeah, you probably actually understand pretty well how they're supposed to be used, because the AI used them very well against me. Now, so I can produce +1 honor Nodachi here in Tosa and over in my capital of Satsuma. And I am just about ready to begin my attack here on Mori clan, or Clan Mori. And I think I'm in a pretty good position to continue this rush, if I may call it that. The biggest, so what I'm going to be looking at here in a couple turns is I'm going to attack 4 provinces. I'm going to attack Awa, Sanuki, So, and Iwami all at the same time. Best case scenario, I take all 4 of them. Worst case scenario, I only take 2 provinces. Realistic case scenario, 3. I think I can take 3 realistically. And the biggest problem here is going to be Awa, because of the river province. You can tell that by seeing this river here. Now, I do have a watchtower here in Iyo, and so that's going to let me see what's in these armies here. A watchtower lets me spy in adjacent provinces. So by using this watchtower, I can see here 3 units, 2 archers, 1 group of Ashigaru, Yari Ashigaru. So just 2 archers and a group of peasants. This can take that easily. In fact, they'll probably won't even take this battle. They'll probably run away. Now, Awa, they don't have, so their infantry isn't great, and their archers are all beat up. These are all these are all banged up units of archers, but still, that can hamper my ability to cross. Rivers are just tough, and I'd like to have a little bit more archers. So I do have this group of archers here that I can bring over, like so, and then I can bring them over and I can attack. I think I can do this next turn. I'll just attack from Iyo with that group of archers, and then the rest of this army, I'll do that. Now, I don't have a lot of spearmen. I just have a couple banged up units of spearmen here, and that's a little dicey. I would like some more. So the good thing about producing Yari Ashigaru here in Tosa is that Tosa, one of the province bonuses is that it provides a honor bonus for Ashigaru that are trained here. So that's nice. I can bring that unit over into this battle, and that'll help me out in Awa. And I'll bring out this shinobi. I'd like to have at least 2 shinobi protecting my daimyo from assassins, just in case. And I'd like to eventually get 4 shinobi protecting my heir, because this is the future of my clan's survival up here, and I'd like to have at least 4 protecting him. And let's see, what else do I want up here? So I have these 2 units of Nodachi swordsmen. That'll be nice. And Let's see, I can take out a couple units. That unit is all banged up. And sure, I'll just bring that unit out as well. And I can bring, oh, I can't bring him over yet. But yeah, I think that is a substantial enough a force to at least, so I don't have a watchtower, so I don't know what's in these provinces. Well, let's see. I can at least split this so that I have at least 2 archers, 4 spearmen, and 1 nodachi into 2 separate armies, and that might be enough to take these provinces. I guess I'll just have to find out. I don't know what's in those provinces yet. I'm going to keep it here. Since I don't have a lot of money left, I have enough money to produce this Ashigaru, and I have enough money to produce 1 more Ashigaru in the next season before I get my next harvest. I just want to make sure I'm not building... Okay, so I do have a horse dojo being built in Heizen. Awesome, so I'll have some cavalry soon. Are you making anything there? No, I am not. And am I making any units? No, I am not. Okay, that should be good. And let me just make sure my taxes are set low. How my heir... Holy moly, I got a bunch of heirs. So these guys are not of age yet. They're all very young, but they should probably, you know, be around ready to serve me around halfway through the campaign, I think. Maybe towards the late campaign. And let me just check and see how the geopolitical situation of Japan is going. So here in southern Japan, as you can see, Clan Mori and Clan Shimazu are about ready to butt heads. I just don't have any more room to expand, so Mori's next. They will be next. And here in central Japan, all of these white territories are rebel held. A lot of warrior monks, a lot of really tough soldiers here in central Japan. And Clan Oda here in the yellow, lots of times struggles because they're fighting god dang warrior monks. It's really tricky. And then in the north is just a big old mess. I mean, it's a lot of rich provinces, a lot of really tough clans. Clan Imagawa in the light blue, Clan Takeda in the black, Clan Hojo in the purple, and Clan Yusugi in the dark blue. And my goal is to reach the halfway point on the map, which is these 3 provinces of Echizen, Mino, and Owari. I want to hold that front before the northern clans are done fighting. Because once there's only 1 clan up there, and he can essentially bring all of his forces and rich territories to bear on crushing the south, it's really hard to push him back if I don't have at least these 3 provinces. These are really defensible provinces, and once I have all of this in my possession, it's really easy to, well, I wouldn't say easy, but it's easier to concentrate on the north at that point. Alright, enough chit chat. Let's end this turn. Horse dojo is done. I won't be able to build any cavalry yet because they are quite expensive. No! Okay, ninja's going after my emissary. Let's see what happens. Dang, man. Ooh. That looks painful. Alright, well, fine. I can build another emissary here in Bungo. And do I want to do that? Or do I want soldiers? I'll build an emissary. Well, gosh darn. Alright, let's go. Let's make them pay. I'm going to leave this banged up unit of Yari Ashigaru here, just to sort of, I don't know, defend, I guess. And let's go for it. Let's declare war against Clan Mori. That, and I want to bring these guys, and I can bring this unit of archers into Awa. And let's see. So I do have a 1-star general, and Yeah, a couple spears, only one archer, but they probably won't even take this fight. They'll probably retreat, to be honest. Actually, let's see, I do want to leave... Let's see, I'll just leave this unit there. I do like, I pretty much always like to leave one unit behind, just because I'm not... This is one of those things about the game systems that I'm not 100% sure on, but it does appear that enemies can attack provinces essentially through attacking armies on the same turn. Now, in this case, I think mostly what would happen is that they would sort of intercept each other and then I would fight a defensive battle. But again, I'm not 100% sure on this mechanic, so just to be sure, I always like to leave. See, all I need is, it's just 10 guys, so it's a really banged up unit. He wouldn't even be useful in this battle anyway. So just leaving him here just to sort of hold this region, and if he gets attacked, he just goes on the castle, and that's that. Yes, I might lose some of these buildings in this province, but at least I don't lose the province itself, and I can just simply attack backwards and secure my back ranks, or my back flanks, I should say. So that's why I always like to leave a unit here in provinces that I'm attacking from. Alright, moving on. Go, go, go. And let's split this up a little bit. What am I looking at here? That, yeah. Alright, so I want to bring my heir, Nodachi. Let's see. 1 unit of Yari Samurai, 1 unit. Let's do 2 units of Yari Yashigaru. And I'll bring 2 more archers. And how is this force looking? It's looking, so it's hard to tell exactly, but it might be exactly the same size as this army here. So do I want to bring anyone else? Now, let's see. So I do want him there. And yeah. So I'll leave behind this unit of 31 Yari Yashigaru. And let's see, so 8 units. That looks like it might be bigger than this army. And what do I got here? So it's only a 1-star general, and it says that my Yari Yashigaru, so not great. Let's see, 2 archers, 1 Nodachi swordsman. So I'll be depending on a lot of Yari Yashigaru in these northern battles. So hopefully that'll do. I do have, you know, 1 unit of Nodachi swordsmen in each army, so they're gonna be asked to carry the load. And I do have a decent amount of archers as well. So archers in a pinch can hold. Alright, let's see. I am building him. Yes, I am. And let's see if I can pump these taxes up. It is autumn, so it's time to reap the harvest. And looks like my public order is looking good, even with punitive taxes. Yes, yes. Okay, that's a full-on, that's a 4-province attack right there, so there's gonna be a lot of fighting. Alright, my forces invade Seoul province, and that's a decent looking, so I am coming up against 2 1-star generals, but the numbers are in my favor. 525 versus 333. I do have a lot of Yari Yashigaru though, as I was saying before, so let's see how this goes. Light wind all day, I'll take it. Alright, so the way that I like to fight my battles is, and again, this is probably something I glossed over a little bit in my early videos for this campaign. So, spears are good for holding the line. Even these Yari Yashigaru, which have a pretty low morale because they're peasants, as long as I have them in hold formation and hold position, which means they keep their ranks and they fight in their ranks instead of breaking their formation, they will tend to hold a little bit better. And these professional soldiers, these Yari samurai, also spears, but they'll hold a little bit better than the peasants. So I'll be relying a little bit on these guys. Now the guys in red, my crack soldiers, my Dojashi swordsmen, holding their two-handed huge blades. I'll hopefully be breaking some lines with them. Got my archers here. Archers are really important in feudal Japan. Well, at least according to this game, there wasn't a lot of shields being used, so arrows will penetrate a lot. Got my, let's see, this is my general here. You can tell it because he has the pretty banner. And so I gotta keep him out of, I gotta make sure I kind of hold him back and keep him out of the battle and just use him for his command influence. It's a little tricky having an Yari-Ashigaru as a general because the Yari-Ashigaru have low morale, so they might break. Alright, so I'm gonna group my archers together, put them on hold formation and hold position, and let's see, I will order my how do I want to do this? I will have one flank. Yeah, so I'll have these guys. They'll be my left flank, and I'll have these guys be my right flank. My Nodachi swordsman will be in the back, and my general will also be in the back. Okay, just group that all together, that way I can move the army all together, and I'll get it in, since when I'm attacking I can't form the army formation before battle begins, I'll just have to move the army, I'll just keep this formation as is until I find the enemy, and then I'll start repositioning. Alright, let's see, it looks like, considering that there's a big old forest on a hill in the back, I'll probably just go around, like so. I'm sure they're back there somewhere. And I want to try to make sure that I approach them on even ground, so I'll have to go the long way around. And something to keep in mind for that, on maps like this where I have to go the long way around and you know, essentially take up a lot of time just maneuvering on the opponent, the clock definitely becomes a factor. And fatigue becomes a factor because these guys, these poor guys are walking a long way just to get to battle. But it's important that I don't. To me, it's I'd rather make the enemy lose the engagement in terms of casualties than it is for me to essentially take the province at all costs. I'd rather not have a lot of my soldiers die needlessly. If I have to come back and attack in the next season, I will do so. As long as I'm getting the better engagements and as long as I'm making them lose more men than I am. Now, let's see, how do I want, let's see, I'll have my Nodachi dude be here, and my general will be here. Oh, also another thing, so when I'm doing this, I'm pressing the space bar, and this is the ghosts of my units. This is showing where they're going to go. So when I let go of the space bar, the ghosts go away, and that's just my real units going to where they're supposed to go. So I always hold the space bar when I'm forming my formations, so I can see where they're going. I know it can get a little confusing. It would have been nice if, so I know in later games, they sort of make the ghost units appear like actual ghosts. I mean, they actually are a little transparent. So it's a little nice in that way. Alright. Enough jibber jabber. The Mori are moving out of their forest, and I want to take advantage of that. Let's see. So they are, I do like to lead with my archers as to, you know, form a little skirmish corps. And I don't like to lead, even though the Nodachi swordsmen are going to be my crack troops, I don't want them to go first because they have light armor and light defense values. So they can take a lot of damage from arrows, even from a charge. You know, they can. Yes, they should be doing the charging, but if they're getting charged, it's going to be pretty damaging for them. And this is making me worried because now they're just taking a hike. And let's see, I don't know if there's anyone else left in this forest. Let's see, 3 units, 182, based on my genius level of math, I don't think that's the full army, but I don't know, I'm just gonna go for it because I don't want them to get away. Yeah, I don't really know what they're doing. I don't know. They're it seems like they just walked down the hill. So I don't know why they would do that. So what do they got? They have looks like they have 3 full units of archers, 4 actually. They're almost all archers. So I just have to rush these guys. My archers are already taking some pot shots at them, and yeah, I just have to. I'm just have to get in there. See if I can cut them off and bring up my general. Always have my general in back, and let's see. I'm actually going to bring my I want my Nodachi over on this side. I want to try to keep my Nodachi on the high ground so we can charge down. And I can sort of not refuse the flank, but I can use my left flank to hold the flank. What am I looking at? That's fine. These guys can hold. These guys can hold. Make sure to keep my general back a little bit. I don't want him to get shot. With my general, it's basically, like I was saying, he's a peasant. He has low armor, he has low morale. I just want to keep the guy, you know, as safe as possible. I don't want him to get shot. Alright, let's see. They are charging in. Cool, cool, cool. I will take that charge. They do have better soldiers than me in this case. The Arshigaru are better than my, Oh, they're running away. Holy moly. Sweet. I will take it. Just charge them then. And go here, go, 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 go. So they ran and go, they're all running. They're all running. Good. Go like that. And make sure no one's coming from the forest. Like I said before, I wasn't sure if there's anyone back here. So far I don't see anyone. I think they're all in front of me, and they're all running away. And my guys are not running away. Get in there. Sweet. That's the nice thing about getting around the enemy. When they do route like this, they route straight back from their deployment zone. Which is pretty dumb, but I'll take it. It's not, I don't think it's necessarily an abused system. I mean, the bottom line is, if I route, then the same thing happens. I route back towards my deployment zone and I take all of the casualties. I don't think I have to tell you that because you've seen this happen before. I've already lost like that. Alright, I've killed pretty much all of them. There's really not a whole lot of guys left to chase, but I'm just going to do that and see if I can get a couple more. And that should be game. That's game. Alright, that's a pretty good match. 328 heads taken versus 50 men lost. That's solid. Alright, 1 province down. Let's see how we go with the next one. 1 facility destroyed, 200 koku pillaged, good, good. And now my forces invade Iwami, and it'll be 477 versus 375. Got a 3-star general, my heir, versus a 1-star general. So I just have to make sure, I gotta make sure that my heir stays safe. I don't want this guy to die. It's really important. Alright, fine day, I will take it. I know I have 3 archers in this one, so yes. Group my archers together. Put them in hold formation, hold position. And let's see. I'll just do, yeah. Left flank. Right flank. And the Nodachi. And let's see. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to... No, don't do that. So I want to break this group up. Break them up, break them up. I just want the 2 archers in a group by themselves. And I want him in a... I want my general separate, my heir separate, so I can keep extra special care that he's safe. So, group them, put him in 5 by himself. Alright, there we go. And let's see, Iwami. How is this? I'm trying to remember how this map plays. I think the engagement comes from over this hill here. Yeah. And I also think I've been ambushed from these forests before, so. High ground? Yeah. I'll just get ambushed from the forest again. I gotta go high ground. Alright, can I see anything? A few units of archers over yonder. Looks like I'm looking at 2.5. Oops, nope, don't do that. Go that way. Form up my units. Just because I'm a little afraid of this forest right now, I will just I'll have my units form up now instead of later. And let's see. Do that and keep my general right there. Have I talked about how awesome the music is in this game? It is sweet! It's really something. I mean, I know I've talked about this before, but I don't think it's any surprise how this game began such a successful franchise. I mean, the setting, the immersion, it was really top notch. I mean, this is cool stuff. I can't get enough of this music, and I can't get enough of the way this game makes me feel. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. So it looks like they just took a general retreat towards this forest in the back here, giving up a lot of high ground, it appears, in favor of the forest. And I don't think there's anyone over there that I missed. I think they all went back here, I think. Alright, just get ready to rain down hell upon them. set my lines up as such. Just have to keep in mind that so the spears on my left flank are a little stronger because this is where I have my group of Yari Sam. My Ashigaru hold up my entire right flank. I'm going to send my Nodachi swordsman to my right flank to compensate for that lack of spear strength. And let's see, just have to have my general just keep him in the way back. Alright, so what do we got here? Bunch of archers. Looks like a very similar army composition to what I faced in Seoul. So, let's see. Set my archers to loose formation. That way they will take less damage from the arrows coming in. And, I think I'll just do that for my entire army. I'll just do like so, and the problem with loose formation is that the morale of the soldiers is less when they're in loose formation. So it is definitely a compromise. It is kind of a, it's something that you have to consider a little bit. But I think on the initial approach, it's definitely smart to have them on loose formation, especially in this case because I'm going up against 4 archers in a forest. It's not the easiest engagement. Not just because of how much arrow fire I'm going to be taking, but archers are decent combatants. They will usually beat my peasants with spears. I think it always, especially on expert difficulty. So I have to make sure I take my engagement intelligently with my professional spearman here on the left flank. And I also have to make sure that before I actually engage, I bring them back all into close formation so I can get those nice morale and combat bonuses. And well, okay, enough of this. Let's get these Nodachi swordsmen in there. They were made for cracking heads. Now, just have to make sure I get them in there before they take arrow fire. Right now, they're at 60, and there are some spears there, so I want to do close formation. Oh, there was some Ashigaru. They're already running away. And let's see. Let's see. Oh, no, we're already running away.
It appears that the enemy Taisho has forsaken his owner and is running like a whipped dog.
I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like they're all running away, and I don't think I really got the position I wanted to get. So I'm probably not gonna be able to cut them all down. They all just ran before I had a chance. So yeah, I'm not gonna get a lot of them. Just a handful. And let's see, I don't think there's any out here. It's just what's in front of me. So yeah, not a very decisive engagement, I'll say, but you know, at least I'm taking provinces. Was that a battle? That's why I have to be careful when I'm speeding up time, is sometimes the enemy will actually, you know, rally and fight back. Alright, there we go. Like I said, not very decisive. 75 casualties taken, 46 men lost. But hey, my heir is still alive, so that's good. Let's see, taking control. Like I thought, Sanuki is where he retreated. Good. And now the battle that I'm a little bit worried about. I got a 4-star general, which is my daimyo, versus a 2-star general. So not a complete pushover. Okay, I will attack. And let's see, 3.5 units of archers that's decent. We'll have to do. 2, well, basically 1 unit of spears. That's not decent. That's a little scary, actually. But got a bunch of crack soldiers. These Nodachi swordsmen should go a long way towards making this battle. Wait. Oops, got my groups mixed up. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got my daimyo right there. Okay. Also, this is also kind of a nice province to attack because I have the hill advantage, which is nice. You don't usually get that on river provinces. And a lot of times when they retreat, they have a hard time because they have this giant hill that's right there. So when they retreat, a lot of times I can get a lot of routing units here trying to get over this hill. Time to set up my standard river attack formation. And I'll have my daimyo take the first charge. He'll show the soldiers how it's done. I think this is only the second river battle I'm showing you. The first one was against the Imagawa, so that one was a little different. I basically just sent the daimyo over and sent them off kind of in a corner and let the other army chase them around. And in this case, I have to be a little bit more, a little more sneaky with this one. I essentially, with river provinces, there's only one way to do it. You just can't do a frontal charge over this narrow choke point. You'll lose. It just can't. It's not how these battles are meant to be fought. So I'll show you in a minute here once I get these guys set up. Looks like I'm already taking some casualties, which isn't preferable. But I got my daimyo in loose formation. He's going to charge over, he's going to attract attention, and he's just going to run right back. And dang, that's a lot of arrow fire taken. How about I just move these guys back a little bit? And once he sends some infantry units to... So yeah, that's a lot of archers. That's essentially 3.5 units of archers, probably the same amount of archers that I have, but I want to thin out these spear units. So I have 4 spear units that I'm looking at, and I want to try to get them to get whittled down. So I'm going to draw them back and let them take fire from my archers. So I got all 4 units of my archers loading into his, and took that unit pretty much down to half health, and I did not take any casualties on my daimyo. This is a unit of heavy cavalry. They have good heavy armor, so they can take those arrows pretty well. It's definitely dicey because my daimyo might die, so that's a little scary. Let's see, you don't want him. He's taking casualties too. And also, I'm trying to obviously waste their arrows, so that'd be good too. So let's see if I can get some more of these infantry units over. I think they reinforced their position actually. I think they actually have a little bit more than what I was expecting, because that's a lot of spears to get through. Alright, if I can take that unit down and this unit. Now what's going to be tricky about this is that I can't keep sending my daimyo over like this, because eventually he's going to get too tired and then he might run away. So I'd like to have a lot more spears in this case, but I just don't have them. So let's see. I can do at least one more run One more run with the daimyo. There we go. These guys are almost gone. And yeah, if they want to bring up their general, that would be nice. I'll, if I can take this guy down to size. But that is a lot of spears to get through, and it makes me wonder, I don't know if I will actually be able to get through this province during this battle. It's just, if trying to force it over this bridge is really tricky. And if they have any arrows left, ooh, that's a big hit. Just took 4 casualties, or 3 casualties. Oop, that's a lot. So yeah, this will be the last run for this general. He's starting to get a little tired, and he's starting to get a little uncertain. You can see it says uncertain, which means that's his morale basically. I want it at steady. Steady's good. Steady means he's not going to run away. And yeah, now he's down to 6 men. It's a little dicey, so I'm going to get him up here. Alright, so I pretty much raced that unit of Ashigaru. Their light armor is making it really hard for them. And however, on the flip side, now it's time for me to send my own Ashigaru over, and poor little buggers. They do have the +1 honor that they get from fighting in Tosa province, or being produced in Tosa province. So that's good. That'll maybe I can get 2 runs out of these guys. And maybe I can get some, see, if I can at least just run these guys out of arrows, then I do have a chance of trying to get over during this battle. Because if they don't have any arrows, then I can just send my Dodachi over, and yeah, they will get plugged up at this, the mouth of this bridge here, but they will probably cut through whatever is in front of them, because they're good soldiers. And as long as there's no arrows flying down on them, they can probably cut through all of this. Whew, my poor guys are just getting chopped up. Ooh, that hurts, that hurts. Get these guys, come on. Come on, pour it on them, pour it on them. Whew, man, that's rough. Took my unit of Ashigaru down to 26 dudes. And you check up here, the kill ratio bar, the green is me, the red is them. So the kill ratio is definitely in my favor, but that's not the best. I mean, that's chunk. That's a chunk of dudes that I'm losing. So, and it starts to become a question: do I start sending my archers over to, you know, take arrow fire? Is that what I want to do? Let's see, he's steady, and he is quite fresh. That's his stamina level. Got 22 Yari Samurai. Not a whole lot, not a whole lot. What can I lure out this time? Yeah, and like I said before, it's also a question of whether or not I can run these guys out of arrows, and that's a lot of arrows. That's a lot of archers over there. Whew, that's tough. Come on, just hold steady. Just try to draw them out. Wavering. Yep, running away. Was that even enough? Will I be able to draw this guy out? Let's see. Alright, so at least I'm getting some hits here on their general. Yeah, taking out a lot of them. That's good. That's really good. Okay, let's see. Do I want to send over, see if I can get one more run out of this unit of Ashigaru? I think so. And let's see. Do that, and so he's out of arrows, so I can pull him back. Him, is he? Nope, he's still shooting. So I can bring him up. He's out of arrows. And he's out of arrows. So actually, yeah, I want to see, so actually what I want to know is, are they out of arrows? So I might not get a lot of, you know, this guy doesn't have a lot left, but no, they're still shooting. He's shooting, he's probably out of arrows, and they're still shooting too. And these guys are already running away. But they are, see, once they start sending their archers into melee combat, that means, you know, they're running low, so yeah, that's probably going to be it for this battle. They're low. I know they're low, but they still have 3 guys shooting, and that's just gonna take quite a hit out of my, I mean, wherever it is. The thing is, I don't want to send my archers over because they're actually the most expensive soldiers I have right now. Well, it's close. My Nodachi swords have been a little bit more expensive, but their value, obviously, in this battle is over, but ooh, what's this? Now they're, so bringing over, yeah, it's time just to back up. They're starting, they know I'm out of arrows, and they're starting to push me. So I'd rather just back up, withdraw. And withdraw. Yeah, the bridge battles are not pretty. They're tough to get through. So 179 versus 98. Yeah, that's kind of tough. And my one ally has deserted me because he's allies with Lord Mori, and he doesn't like that I attacked Lord Mori, so I won't be getting that money anymore. Let's see, got a general ranking up. That's awesome. Idrin Teramusa? Is that a real name? If you know that's a real name, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know, that might be auto-generated. Alright, decent little average harvest, 2609, solid. I'll take it. That's for this early in the campaign, that's alright. Alright, so I took yeah, so realistic case scenario, I took my 3 provinces that I said I would. Don't ever call me a liar. No, let's see. What do I want? What do I want? Where did he come from? Oh yeah, he was from this army. Okay. And let's see. Do I just attack straight away? I just don't have any spears to send. That's the problem. And it's winter anyway, so I don't want to attack in winter. So I'll build some more Yashigaru that I can sort of send out. And let's see, do I have anything here? No. Sanuki is a good province though, good farmland, good farm income, 380. So let's see, I do want to build a castle here in Sanuki to make sure I can defend it. And do I have, yeah, see, I do have some soldiers here that I can send over. And they don't have a whole lot. They do have this little 3-star general here. So that can be a little tricky. So I do want to, yep, so I'm just building spears here, and let's see. Did they reinforce already? Yeah, I think, oh no, so their general ranked up. He was a rank 2, now he's a rank 3 because he beat me. And it looks like did they get another archer? Because I thought they only had 4 before, now I'm looking at 5 archers, so. Yeah, I think, or maybe I just missed that. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see that during the battle, but that's a tough little cookie to crack. I need more. Yeah, I need more. So let's not focus too much on blitzing this. Let's make sure I have the army that I need to beat it. So let's do that, and just gonna separate these injured guys, and like so, and oh, so okay, so this is actually a little nerve-wracking. Maybe I do need to attack this province and not actually try to take it, but since it is bordering EO, and since EO I just have a couple injured units here, that makes me think that I should just try basically like these little radiant attacks that I cancel off just to kind of keep the AI in one place. I do have some infrastructure here that I would rather not lose if I can help it. This mine is generating a lot of income, and this port's also generating a lot of income. Shoo. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, is to just pretend like I'm gonna attack and then just call it off. And yeah, so I'm producing some Ashigaru. I'll bring these guys over to merge with these other units. And let's see. Him I will bring over. I want to keep these shinobi with my heir to make sure he's safe. And let's see. 475, 431. Alright, so I'll bring these guys over. And so I'm sieging out these guys here. There's only 4 of them. There's only 4 of them, so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to end this siege. It is winter, so I have to make sure that I bring the taxes down. And let's see, decent little stack here in Aki. That's that looks rather formidable. Maybe I can take it. Let's see. Okay, so I do have eyes somewhere. So I got a border watchtower here in Seoul. Good. Looking at 5 archers. Yeah, so this looks like mainly the army that I kicked out of Iwami, and I wasn't able to hurt it a lot. So the infantry is looking pretty weak. Only a half strength unit of Yari Samurai, 2 units of Yari Ashigaru. So yeah, a lot of archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, but 2 of them are pretty banged up. 3 of them are kind of banged up. So yeah, once I finish this siege here in Seoul, maybe I can just go straight in 360. So it'll be 420 versus my 475. Yeah, maybe. See if I can keep building soldiers. Yeah, take those. And let's see. I do want to build more ports. Okay, so I'm building a port there. That's good. And let's see. I can build. Yeah, I just have to start building ports in as many regions as possible. So I'll do that. And I do want to start building cavalry. They're expensive though. Oh wait, they only cost, oh, for some reason I thought they costed way more. 500 is okay. Yeah, I can do that. 500. And let's get some Nodachi swordsmen. Alright, so I'm working on my economy a little bit. I'm building a castle here in Sanuki. I have soldiers training in all 4 provinces. And having 4 soldier producing provinces this early in the campaign is a really good thing. So that's in my favor. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to call that turn. It's probably going to be close to the episode at this moment, but let's call that turn, and I can fight this really quick little siege in Seoul. So I'm finished building the port. Man, another ninja. Dang, dang, dang. Well, there goes another emissary. God dang it. And I think, so yeah, I was supposed to move him. I forgot to move him. Shoot. I can just auto-resolve this. 475 versus 4. That's easy. Did lose 4 men. Fine. And I will, yeah, so 155 versus 297. It looks like they're reinforced. But yeah, I'm just... they're attacking EO. That's what's happening. Yeah, dang. So that's interesting. So they did attack from Awa. Well, so I am probably going to lose some buildings, but I do want to retreat to the castle. And they destroyed one of my buildings. Hopefully it was just the watchtower. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it looks like it was the watchtower. Because the watchtower cost 200 koku, and when you destroy something, you get half of that cost back. So they got 100 koku back. That's fine, and because I don't really want that watchtower anyway. And so what they did is, since they did attack Io, they left Awa wide open. 371 versus 218. Now, I didn't really intend on actually going through this attack, but now I can do that. I can take Awa. Hopefully I can actually take it. So I did, I thought I was going to end this episode right here because I didn't think I was going to actually go through this attack, but that's okay. I can go through this, and this episode just run a little bit longer. Light snow, I think that affects archers a little bit, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll see if they have any archers. The thing is if they still have like a bunch of archers, this is going to be a tough. It's going to be tough. One. So yeah, so 2 units of archers, one's pretty banged up. And then just 2 units of Yashigaru. I can probably still, so I can probably cut down one of those units of Yashigaru just by using my daimyo to lure him over. And once that one unit of Yashigaru is cut down, actually, I wonder what maybe what I should do is actually just send my, and kind of use my strategy that I used in the first battle, which is, just send my daimyo over, let him attract all of the attention, maybe try to get one of those units of Yashigaru to chase him a little bit, and at that point yeah, kind of send my daimyo out this way and see if I can get a unit of spears to chase him. And then at that point, I just bring the my Nodachi over. And yeah, it'll be a bloody battle, but you know they'll take some knocks from the arrows, but hopefully they can get over. So yeah, these guys are gonna chase. I also have to be aware that in wintertime, these heavy units, especially like these heavy cavalry, they get tired faster because they're running through the snow. So they're going. Now I'll start sending, and yeah, so this entire army is focused. The archers are paying attention to my daimyo, and they're not turned to face these guys to run across. And no one is here to meet them on the river. Let's see if I can sneak him around here, so I don't want him to get caught by the spears, of course. I do have to be a little careful. Like I said, he's slower in the snow, and he's gonna get tired. He's already quite tired, so I have to be careful. These guys, these Ashigaru are, they're light on their feet, so they can move around a bit. All right, move him across and move him across. Bring my daimyo around. At this point, I think the enemy knows that they've made a mistake. So yeah, I got them coming across and bring my archers across as well. Alright, they're chasing. Gonna bring the spears in, but hopefully I can break these archers pretty soon here. Kill the enemy Taisho, that's good. Running away, and yeah, and so that, actually no, that was not a 3-star general. The 3-star general actually participated in the attack on Io. Oops, I forgot someone. Forgot another soldier. Alright, I can speed this up. Looks like everyone's running away. And let's see what's going on over here. Looks like they did turn and fight against my Nodachi swordsman. Interesting. Are they gonna beat my Nodachi swordsman? God dang. Whew, that's rough. That's brutal. Yeah, those guys are some real glass cannons, that's for sure. And this little annoying unit over here is running off into the woods, so I gotta take care of them. And gotta chase these guys down as well. There we go. Alright, a little dicey on the casualties. I think a lot of that was actually just being sloppy on that route. That's okay, 201 versus 56. So I took Awa. Daimyo gains a rank. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just gaining back that 4th rank that I lost from losing that battle in Awa. Alright, so I'm going to call it there, and so I've made a little bit of progress here. As you can see, I've taken a few territories. I did lose EO, but that's just temporary. I have a little garrison here holding them, and 312, what do I got? Let's see, got some soldiers there, so yeah, I should be able to take them out. They won't have this river here to defend them anymore. I do have there's a 3-star general, so it's a little dicey. It's not going to be the easiest cookie to crack, but just three yeah, they don't have much in the forms of infantry. They do have a few archers, so the archers will be a little dicey, that's for sure, but that will be okay. Yeah, so looking forward to the next episode. I should be able to continue my blitz against Clan Mori. Hopefully it can take another, let's call it another 3 provinces, and not counting that one. That'll be the 4th bonus province. But yeah, thank you all for joining me for this episode, and I hope you all are, enjoying this episode, and let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next week, okay? Take care, and bye-bye.